Hello and welcome to this very short demonstrational video of the CRM for VAs. This is a CRM system for virtual assistants. I'm going to give you a very quick overview of each page. If you want to see any kind of detail, please watch the full demo video. This is the first page. As I scroll down, you'll see this is the intro and setup page where you can put in various criteria as far as your business is concerned. What I would suggest doing are these two black tabs, this one and the intro and setup and the logo tabs. You can set this up first. Once this has been set up, it's the same thing applies for all of your jobs. You can simply save yourself a default version once you fill this in, because this should be the same for all of your clients. The idea is to create one of these spreadsheets per client and just keep using the save as function to get a new one for each client. But these details on this page should always stay the same. So you can set this up first, and then your logo. As you can see, I put my logo in here. If you remove it, it doesn't appear. Whatever goes in within this black border will show up as your logo on other pages. So once you've set those two up, you can essentially save a default version of this, which you can then use for each client using the save as function. All right, let me go through this very, very quickly with you. Client information, invoice and billing information, site information, as well as some general things like social media logins if you manage the social media, as well as your hourly rate and what time you expect to do for them per month, how many hours. That's just the client information. Procedure, these are tasks that you need to do for each client. These ones all dependent on each other, and these ones independent, but obviously based on your starting date. So these you set up in the intro and setup, and it gives you these tasks and then warns you when they become active. On all of these pages, you've got the number of active days. You can set that yourself, so you can show how long in advance they become active. Document list, same kind of story. Set your active days, but this is for each different document that you want to send. You can keep track of how many you've sent, what was the last version you've sent, and when it was sent. So if you need to send clients either documents that you create for them, i.e. your terms and conditions and quotes and those kind of things, or even ones that you create as part of your job for them. Maybe they want letters created or something. You can keep track of what documents you've actually sent them. To-do list, just general tasks. Obviously, if you take out the completed date, as you change these and update it, they change color and change status, so it monitors what it is that you've done and what you still need to do. Time log. Now your time log is just simply capturing the time that you spend working on projects, but your job descriptions are generated here. So you've got a jobs to be invoiced tab where you generate each job description of each different task, whatever that you need to do that's going to generate income for you. And as you log your time against that particular job description, you're then able to click on this and it'll tell you how many hours you've logged, and you can just add those hours in there. And this then each of these lines become a line on your invoice. So when you assign them to an invoice, your invoice list, you'll open up a new invoice by putting in the new invoice number and the invoice date. And then once that would show that the invoice is still open. Once you tick this and actually say, yes, I want to close the invoice, i.e. ready to send the invoice, then you literally just click on the invoice tab, select the drop down list, select the invoice that you've created, and each line will appear on the invoice, which you can then save as a PDF and send to your client. So that forms a template for an invoice. Again, your logo comes from your logo setup. And then last but not least is your overview. Now this is essentially one sheet which gives you a complete overview, including time, log time versus invoice time, and monthly breakdown of time statuses, and money overview as to how much you've invoiced and what potentially you should have invoiced and all the rest of it. So it gives you a nice breakdown, as well as ticks on each of the different tabs. Each of those tabs has monitors, and they either throw up warnings or they show up red crosses at the top here, which are serious alerts, which will draw your attention to something which is required to be done on each page. So this is just an overall view of each client. And then the last thing that you can do is we've actually got this purple block here. There's a bonus spreadsheet that you receive when you purchase this. If you copy that and you go to what we call the master dashboard sheet and you paste a link, you can actually see various criterias of that particular job. So you can paste the next client underneath here, you can paste the next client underneath there, and so on and so forth. So you can actually have a complete list of all of your clients with all of these different actions being monitored. So you can actually see at a glance what's required on each of your clients, and you can sort by any of these columns. So you can sort and you can see totals are all at the top here. So you can see at a glance how each client is affected. So essentially give you an bird's eye view of all of your clients all in one place. And then obviously as you change things on the job card of each client, that will update. As you change things on the job card, it'll update on your master dash. So you'll be able to monitor your jobs. So I trust that you'll see the benefit of this product. If you'd like to know more, please do go to the website. If you found this on YouTube, follow the link to our website and take a look. As I said, there is a complete demo video there which goes into a lot more detail, which is probably about an hour long, broken down into different categories, so you can have a look at that. Otherwise, get your hands on a free trial version. And yeah, I hope this proves to be very helpful to you in your business. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yes, and there has been one more addition to this product. That is the expenses tab. This has been added afterwards, but essentially what it is it's just like the time log, but instead of logging time, what you do is you log expenses. So you can add on expenses, which can also be added onto the invoice, and you can even put a markup on all expenses, which you would charge the client. So that's just an additional feature to this product. Thank you.